Welcome to this explainer. We are about to embark on a truly profound journey of divine grace today. We're going to explore the incredibly powerful, highly anticipated transit of Jupiter, which is known in Vedic astrology as Guru. We'll be tracking its movement into the sign of Cancer, or Karka, for the 2026 to 2027 cycle. So go ahead and settle in, maybe take a deep grounding breath, and let's explore together exactly what this massive cosmic shift means for our emotional well-being, our relationships, and our own personal spiritual paths. Okay, let's dive right into this. The foundational understanding of this energy is so beautifully captured in this thought. Guru represents the third eye and Ajna chakra, balancing perfectly between the left eye of compassion, ruled by Chandra, and the right eye of Dharma, ruled by Surya. This is all about deep, profound wisdom. It's an energy that perfectly balances our emotional compassion with our grounded sense of righteous duty. It's literally the bridge between feeling deeply and acting rightly. So what does this actually mean for us down here? Well, during this transit, among infinite possible outcomes, Jupiter could truly bestow the fruits of our previous hard-fought endeavors. We are looking at a period of colossal divine support, and that includes genuine healing, a much improved peace of mind, stronger family relationships, and even great advice or guidance arriving completely unexpectedly. We're also talking about improved rest, emotional balance, real clarity, and justice finally coming to fruition after long, exhausting delays. However, there's a catch. Just as the sun radiates its light and warmth to absolutely everyone, Guru showers its blessings widely, but it won't necessarily play out like a dramatic cinema movie for everyone. To see the exact, precise picture of how this affects you, your whole personal horoscope needs to be carefully analyzed right alongside this transit. Now, an absolutely crucial concept we really need to understand here is exaltation. In simple terms, without overcomplicating it, exaltation is a planet's most powerful, uplifted, and favorable state. It's when a planet is basically at its absolute peak. When Jupiter enters Karka Rashi, Cancer, it enters its sign of exaltation. A very, very powerful cycle begins right here. It is a cycle for Dharma, education, family growth, emotional stability, and immense divine grace. This specific transit strengthens our compassion, it wraps us in spiritual protection, and it deeply, deeply encourages our inner expansion through faith and healing. As we follow Jupiter's journey, we are going to encounter a phase called combust, or in Sanskrit, astingata or astagraha. To put it very simply, without using any complex academic jargon, this happens when a planet moves just a bit too close to the sun in the sky, and its visible strength turns inward. During this specific phase, guidance might feel a lot quieter and much more contemplative. Traditional texts actually often advise us to avoid major auspicious ceremonies during this time, especially marriage-related rituals. Instead, you should look at this as a beautiful, quiet period meant for introspection, for prayer, and for really refining your own inner wisdom. Because this transit unfolds with some pretty unique cosmic timing, we also definitely need to talk about Adhik Mas. So what is that? It's a special extralunar month in the Vedic calendar. It's almost like a cosmic leap month. When Jupiter's exalted transit occurs during this extralunar month, it deeply intensifies our karmic review. It brings all those unfinished spiritual duties and the need for inner purification right to the surface. And because of that, it makes this a deeply favorable time for charity, for mantra japa, for pilgrimage, and for reconnecting with any spiritual practices you might have neglected. Spiritual activities conducted over this specific period receive incredible inspiration and truly profound results. Let's move to Kritika and see exactly how this builds. We're going to map out the exact timings of Guru's transit throughout the year, so listen closely to these dates. On June 2nd, 2026, at 02:25 a.m. India Standard Time, Jupiter enters Cancer. It enters Karka Rashi, its sign of exaltation, officially beginning this powerful cycle. Then, from July 14 to August 12, 2026, Jupiter becomes combust. It moves close to the sun, and as we discussed, its visible strength turns inward. During mid-2026, the Adhik Mas influence occurs, intensifying that karmic review and inner purification we just talked about. Moving forward, on October 31st, 2026 at 12:50 p.m., Jupiter enters Leo, or Simha Rashi, temporarily leaving its exaltation.
The energy here becomes much more outward and royal in nature, turning our focus toward leadership and visible worldly responsibilities. Then, on December 13, 2026, retrograde begins, which is known as Vakri. This is when spiritual reflection deepens, old teachings and unfinished plans may return for reassessment. And finally, on January 25, 2027, at 12:52 a.m., Jupiter re-enters Cancer while retrograde. Those beautiful blessings linked to family, healing, and home resume with renewed depth, feeling much more internalized and karmically meaningful.
Section 1. Impact on the 12 Rashis. Let's gracefully transition to the micro level and explore exactly how this exalted energy will specifically influence all 12 zodiac signs, in order. For Aries or Mesha, Jupiter's exalted transit in Cancer brings you emotional grounding, deep peace, and a much stronger sense of inner security. You might actually feel drawn toward your family, your home, and creating a much calmer foundation in your life. Property matters, relocation, or simply improving your living environment can progress very favorably for you now. Emotionally, this transit really helps you release old burdens and strengthens your confidence completely from within. Work is going to feel more stable, and long-term financial planning, especially connected to property or family assets, receives incredible support. Ultimately, this is a beautiful healing period that leaves you emotionally balanced and protected. For Taurus or Vrishabha, Jupiter in Cancer directly enhances your communication, your courage, and your mental clarity. You may find yourself expressing yourself more confidently and attracting real progress through speaking, writing, networking, teaching, or digital work. Your relationships with siblings and close connections are going to improve, and travel may become more frequent and highly beneficial. Learning new skills or pursuing certifications can also bring you some really meaningful growth. In essence, expect a cycle that absolutely champions communication, steady progress, and deeply fulfilling connections. For Gemini or Mithuna, Jupiter is now stepping in to help you build stronger financial and emotional stability. Your income may become steadier, and new earning opportunities can easily appear through talents or skills you already possess. Your self-worth is going to rise, making it so much easier to set healthy boundaries and ask for what you truly deserve. Family matters also feel a lot more peaceful, while your emotional grounding improves. To sum it all up, you can look forward to financial growth and a really profound sense of inner security. For Cancer or Karka, this is huge for you. This is one of your most supportive and fortunate transits in years. With exalted Jupiter right in your sign, your confidence, health, mindset, and life direction receive a massive, beautiful boost. You may feel noticeably lighter emotionally, far more intuitive, and deeply connected to your true path. New beginnings in your career, your relationships, or your personal goals may unfold effortlessly and naturally. In short, get ready for a powerful, transformative year of emotional renewal and highly meaningful personal growth.
And this brilliantly illustrates how the energy manifests differently for Leo or Simha. Jupiter in Cancer deeply encourages rest, profound healing, and spiritual reflection for you. You may feel much more drawn inward and become deeply aware of exactly what needs to be released emotionally. Your dreams, your intuition, and your spiritual practices are going to become much stronger. Behind-the-scenes progress or quiet preparation may actually matter much more to you right now than highly visible action. In the end, you're going to find deep emotional cleansing, profound inner peace, and gentle karmic closure. For Virgo or Kanya, Jupiter completely expands your social circle, your support system, and your long-term goals. Helpful people, wonderful mentors, and highly meaningful collaborations may appear at exactly the right time. Networking, community work, or even digital platforms can bring you incredible opportunities and gains. Your friendships will feel much more nourishing, and hopes that once felt so distant will begin moving forward. This makes it a highly rewarding year for recognition, feeling supported, and actually manifesting your dreams. For Libra or Tula, exalted Jupiter is strongly supporting your career, your reputation, and your public recognition. Your hard work may finally receive the appreciation it deserves, and leadership opportunities can open quite naturally for you. Career growth, promotions, or taking on greater responsibility are very likely right now. At the exact same time, Jupiter helps you lead with incredible calmness, empathy, and maturity. Ultimately, this energy brings you professional elevation and well-earned success. For Scorpio or Vrishika, this is a highly fortunate and uplifting transit that expands your faith, your wisdom, and your life opportunities. You may feel a strong pull towards spiritual learning, travel, teaching, or exploring a much deeper purpose in your life. Legal or academic matters can move very favorably for you, while mentors or important guidance may appear completely unexpectedly. To tie it all together, Jupiter brings you beautiful blessings through higher knowledge, expansive travel, and expanding your destiny.
Continuing our journey through the Rashis, for Sagittarius or Dhanu, Jupiter brings you deep emotional transformation and really helps resolve complex financial matters connected to shared resources, taxes, inheritance, or long-term planning. You'll notice your intuition sharpens, your emotional healing deepens, and important truths become much clearer to you. relationships can become far more honest and emotionally connected. In essence, this energy deeply supports inner transformation and financial restructuring. For Capricorn or Makara, Jupiter is highlighting your partnerships, your relationships, and your emotional connection. Love may feel incredibly supportive and nurturing right now, while business partnerships and agreements can move forward smoothly. Your existing bonds will deepen through genuine trust and honest communication, while new, deeply meaningful relationships may enter your life. Look forward to a beautiful cycle filled with harmony, solid commitment, and relationship stability. For Aquarius or Kumbha, Jupiter is stepping in to help stabilize your routines, your work environment, and your overall well-being. Your daily life may feel much more organized, highly productive, and actually manageable. Your health and lifestyle habits are going to improve, while your relationships at work become much more cooperative. Financial progress may come steadily to you through your consistent effort. Ultimately, this grounding energy provides you with structure, balance, and long-term wellness. And finally, for Pisces or Meena, Jupiter brings you immense joy, bright creativity, and deep emotional fulfillment. Artistic inspiration is going to flow so much more easily, and your heart will feel lighter and far more expressive. Love and romance are beautifully supported, while children or creative projects may bring you immense happiness and progress. You are going to reconnect with pure joy and emotional openness. To close out the zodiac, this transit brings you an absolute abundance of love, creativity, and heartfelt blessings.
So the crucial point is, how do we actually practically align with this energy in our daily lives? Well, here are some simple yet profound practical remedies you can follow during this Jupiter transit in Cancer. Please listen carefully. First, you can donate milk, rice, or white sweets on Mondays. And on Thursdays, you can donate bananas or yellow sweets. Try keeping a moonstone or a pearl near your bedside. It's wonderful for peace. It also really helps to keep a small silver coin in your wallet for daily grounding. You might also want to light a ghee diya in the northeast direction of your home. Make a very conscious effort to stay calm and completely avoid emotional overreaction. You can enhance your natural intuition through meditation, water-based rituals, and other personal sadhana. Consider donating white clothes or food to women in need. Take time to feed and help the Brahmins, priests, and the people in your community who genuinely need support. And finally, recite guru mantras, especially on Thursdays, such as Om Gurave Namaha. Doing these thoughtful, intentional actions will powerfully anchor the cosmic energy into grounded, positive, and daily routines for you. Looking back at this entire journey of Guru into Karka, it's so clear that this isn't some chaotic, dramatic event arriving to overturn your life overnight. Instead, it carries a much softer, deeply nurturing, and incredibly uplifting energy. Under Guru's influence in Cancer, which, remember, is a sign where Jupiter feels exalted and deeply aligned with wisdom, care, and nourishment, abundance very often arrives in many, many beautiful forms. It brings us genuine emotional healing, profound inner reassurance, and a gentle, quiet reminder that life is not always meant to be a constant drama. Sometimes the absolute highest grace simply blesses us. New horizons open up right before us, and Guru gently presents the path we should walk. As Guru moves through Karka in 2026, we should all really take the time to contemplate on greater wisdom. As the quote perfectly states, "Have faith in God and surrender to His plan. Work hard towards your projections, but avoid attachment to the fruits of your labor." We should nurture what truly deeply matters and open ourselves up to the sincere, true knowledge within, our own spiritual nature. As Jupiter moves into its glorious exaltation, the universe is offering you a profound chance to heal, to breathe, and to expand. So, I leave you with this final thought. Are you truly ready to let go of the past and finally open yourself up to the magnificent grace that is waiting for you? Om Gurave Namah. May Guru bless you all.